I ran into a young man at the store the other day. He was looking at me funny. Suddenly he approached me and says, "Hey, Rudolpho, what exactly do you mean when you say you wished you were Eddie Murphy, Jim Carrey, and Dave Chappelle combined?" "I can understand Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle because they are stand-up comics," he says. "But why Jim Carrey?" Apparently, this smart aleck must have been watching too many Dumb and Dumber movies, because he did not know that before The Mask there was Jim Carrey, the stand-up comedian. I love good food, but these days it can be too complicated and pretentious. Today, someone offered me a knish. I wasn't sure what that was, so I just gave them a blank stare in return. I wasn't sure if it was something I could eat, something I could discuss philosophically, or something I should report them to Human Resources for. It turns out it was a potato pastry thing. My response was, "Oh, a potato pancake." Apparently, the blank stare works both ways. I even tried to get into the pretentious food movement when they opened a new place about 2 blocks down the street. The sign outside said that their food provided their customers with a sense of organic solitude. For those who need translation, organic solitude usually means, come into our shop that smells like incense, where there are only 3 tables, and for $18 we'll serve you a burned and bland-tasting tiny cookie and 3 ounces of bitter tea, and while you eat you can look at an unrecognizable art blob that is really something we found on the tracks outside a train station. Having learned those translation skills here the hard way, I declined to enter this place of solitude and reflection, and instead opted for the caramel and praline latte at the local donut and coffee shop for $2.99. It was awesome. I guess my tastes are a little more mainstream. I tend to be more of a meat and potatoes man, and I love a good barbecue. Why, just last week, a truck carrying frozen chicken collided with a truck carrying bees. The explosion was so intense that it flash-cooked the chicken in a matter of minutes. But on a happier note, the Highway Patrol made $26,000 for their charity fund selling honey barbecue chicken. Most evenings, though, I'm happy with a frozen pizza at home watching television. And let's face it, cutting a $4 frozen pizza into 4 triangles is only a lie we tell ourselves, so we believe we can save slices for another day. It's really so we can handle it 1 slice at a time. Because, face it, we'd rather do the 4-slice lie than sit eating a whole pizza bite by bite, looking like we were devouring a manhole cover. Until next time.